cried at the wake, of course. I smoked outside the door. We spoke in quiet circles about the pain nothing could cure. We said at least she does not suffer anymore. For every day you couldn't bear, every night that ran you raw, for all the words you couldn't find to name the things you saw. Well, at least you do not suffer anymore. My anger is useless and impossible to ignore. Was that your shadow in the corner keeping score? I'm not sure, but I hope you do not suffer anymore. Prayers to whisper, drinks to pour, 'cause you had so much left in store. We build a fire, we let it roar, 'cause you had so much left in store. I saw a stranger in a jacket that you wore, and it hurt me to remember the girl I knew before. Well, at least you do not suffer anymore. But even way back then, you were a prisoner of war. Your smiles were twisted as the driftwood that washed up on the shore. Well, I hope you do not suffer anymore. Jury's out, decisions split. Was it bravery or was it cowardice? Nobody is sure, because we suffer more and more. But we know that you don't suffer anymore. Prayers to whisper, drinks to pour, 'cause you had so much left in store. We build a fire, we let it roar, 'cause you had so much left in store. We've got prayers to whisper, drinks to pour, 'cause you had so much left in store. We build a fire, we let it roar, 'cause you had so much left, you had so much left, you had so much left. We had so much left, you had so much left, you had. Or maybe we die so others can be born. Maybe we age so others can be young. Maybe the point of life is live, love if you can, love while you can, love if you can, then pass it on. We miss you. Time is a river that carries and buries. If you wait for the right time, you'll never be ready. But sometimes every cell of my skin feels too heavy. We all know something's gone wrong. We're all looking for convenient scapegoats to blame it on. With all the problems that we have to contend with, why are trans bodies always on the agenda? I'm alive, 35 years dying to breathe. Was on my knees fighting panic at the back of the stage, looking for salvation in the crowd, trying to hold it up but I couldn't hold it down. I was swimming but the waters were rising, terrified. If I told the truth and stopped hiding and said what I couldn't bear to say to myself, I would sacrifice everything I'd made for myself. My family, my friends, the people who felt my music would all leave. It was a belt round my neck, too big to look at square on. It kept growing. I'd known it forever, but I tried to stop knowing. Thank God for the multitudes in us, the younger selves, who will not give up even when we're inclined to. If you turn your back on the light for too long, the light doesn't die, it just stops trying to find you. I stand on the line that goes back to the first of my kind. Before that, to the dawn of all time that extends, to the end of it all where it begins again. I stand on the line that goes back to the first of my kind. Before that, to the dawn of all time, going in, to the end where it all begins. Yeah. Up from the rubble now, love is the muscle I train. I walk myself home in the rain. Yeah, I know it hurts you when they look at you strange, misgender you, intentionally use your dead name when they point blank refuse you, called you confusing, assault you in the street until you're hardly moving. I adore us, I do it all for us. Our warmth is a portal, we're awkward and graceful. The place we are from is eternal, and what we embody is healing and perfect resilience. As long as we're getting killed for our differences, we have to keep living through it. 37, going through a second puberty, out in the limelight like please nobody look at me. I'm looking for myself, all I'm seeing is the bitterness coming my way when I'm using the facilities. And how many strangers will I upset today with my existence? Skip through it, I guess, keep resisting. The T's putting hairs on my chest, spots on my chin. My emotions are not what they've been. I'm just trying to pause and reflect. When I pause and reflect on the years spent exhausted and wrecked, I just want to go back, put it all on the deck and say, child, just keep going, keep drawing your breath. I stand on the line that goes back to the dawn of my kind. Before that, to the dawn of all time that extends, to the end of it all where it begins again. I stand on the line that goes back to the first of my kind. Before that, to the dawn of all time, going in, to the end where it all begins. Yes, up from the rubble now, love is the muscle I train. To the end of it all where it begins again. I stand on the line that goes back to the first of my kind. Before that, to the dawn of all time, going in, to the end where it all begins. Coming to right now, pipe down, lifetime looking for things I thought I'd found already. Falling to the floor like I'm alright, I'm steady. I send myself back so I can tell me 20 years deep in the rhymes and beats, and I'm still so far from finding peace. Every line is a ladder I can climb through time, and I walk straight face through these winding streets. I eat the bread of rhythm, I drink the milk of rhyme. I've been carrying a bag of shame that's bigger than me, dragging it behind me up an endless staircase until the day I realise this doesn't mean what I think it does. I don't need to carry this forever. I left it in the clearing by the fire pit and ran back to the child I was, looking for an elder. I saw myself there, I took myself by the hand. When I was young I sought help from my older self. I came into my head, I told me know yourself. When I was young I sought help from my older self. I came into my head, I told me know yourself. I was 17, heaven seemed close enough to touch. I had never been happier, chest against the barrier, watching Wu-Tang, my own character starting to bloom. I was learning how to capture a room in 2 phrases, 20 years deep in the rhymes and beats. Close my eyes and speak down the wires of time. I go back to the child I was when I put myself on the line. I had to beg for the mic, I had to deal with the ignorance, I had to get better. I wanted bigger things these days, those days they are far away. Try and catch them in my sights but they start to fade, till I sit amongst create loads of rhyme books and I think about the days at the time took. I thank the little me that put the work in. Like, could you picture me when you were spitting 60s, surfing the top deck, penning them bars, underage in the clubs, taking charge of the mic, precocious little nothing with the world in your sights. I am on it now, I will work harder. This is peace to the kid I came after. Peace to the kid I came after. The words of the bridge between the present and the past. I know myself at last. When I was young I sought help from my older self. I came into my head, I told me know yourself. When I was young I sought help from my older self. I came into my head, I told me know yourself.